Really happy. Really pleased with our effort, our intensity, our focus, and certainly, we battled through some adversity with some pretty significant foul trouble, and just had different kids stepping up. But great win here for us, and last time we played them, it was home at our place, and we know offensively that they caused a lot of problems last game, and just really pleased with our effort. Like I said, our intensity and our focus. Come out with the win.
Foul trouble, Beth. I mean, Snyder fouls out, and then Courtney picks up 3 and 4, and it's 11 seconds for that span. What are you thinking in that stretch, especially with Courtney in that 11 seconds?
No, I mean, it was so quick. I couldn't even.
Right.
It's almost like you didn't even. You go from 2 to 4, and like you said, in a couple of seconds. But again, that's where I said, I thought our team did a great job just fighting through the adversity. Certainly didn't plan on the foul trouble situation. Even I think AB had her first foul in the first 10 seconds of the game. So, I just thought we did a really good job. Other kids stepping up, and total team effort.
Courtney, can you talk about, again, picking up those 2 fouls in 11 seconds?
I just gotta be a little smarter, the tough calls, but I always get a lot of tough calls, so something I'm used to. But it's just being smarter about it, and just keeping my head and staying in the game because my teammates really need me on the court.
When you came back in and it's still a tight game, and you think about kind of step up, or?
No, it was just more like rebounding. I thought to myself, well, if I get on the boards, I can help out. Because, I was playing a little soft. Coach told me, to use my speed to get around the post players. Because, I was worried about picking up the 5th foul, but just playing hard and crashing, really getting all the rebounds,
Chelsea, can you talk a little bit about the battle inside? I mean, obviously, you're pretty physical.
Hey, it's always a physical game, but that's part of being the post and inside presence. Coach always talks about we have to be physical. Right before the game, we talked about how we had to be more physical than them because last time we played them, they came out and attacked us, so we had to go at them first this time.
Andrea, with Courtney on the bench, do you kind of feel the need to pick up your play a little bit?
Yeah, definitely, because, we short of rebounder, so, we had to stay on the boards.
Thanks, if you can answer into the microphone so I can hear you, that'd be great.
Re-answer?
Yeah, go ahead. Yeah,
I was like, yes.
I apologize. I'm sure you've been through this before for all 3 players. Beth was talking a lot before the game about coming into this game, 3 of you being seniors, possibly this being it, coming out with a sense of urgency. Clearly, all 3 of you have. Will each of you address that, if you would? Address it. If this was a different attitude, maybe than you'd brought into some other games this year.
Courtney, go ahead, start.
Yeah, definitely. When you're a senior, games are different. The tournaments are different. Mindset is it's our last time, so it's win or go home. So our mindset has definitely changed, a little bit, because it comes down to the little things that Coach keeps preaching about, and we're coming together at the right time, and that's what matters right now. So.
Andrew?
I agree. We just got to play hard, stay focused, play as a team. That's the main thing. We play as a team.
I agree as well. I think big thing was the sense of urgency that she's been talking about is coming out and doing the little things that we've all been preaching about all season, whether it's rebounding, box out, or hustle plays. And then it's usually when you come out on top, when you take care of the little things.
steals coming from, way behind to outrun somebody to a ball at center court. What was your motivation personally? Not ready to stop playing again?
Yeah, I mean, we lose, we go home. We don't want to go home. I mean, we want to keep fighting to the end.
Beth, is that when you wanted to put Courtney back in? Was there ever a point you thought, well, I better get her in now? Or were you pretty pleased with how everybody was able to sustain on the bench?
Like I said, I thought a number of different kids, it really was a total team effort. Obviously everybody played. We had some key contributions, and, obviously with us being down number-wise now in the post, once April, she has mono. I don't know if you heard, but she has mono. So, obviously heading into the tournament, you're one post short already. I just certainly didn't expect us to have kids with 4 fouls with 10 minutes left in the game. At some point, certainly you always deal with foul trouble and, try managing that. I think the biggest thing I was trying to do is, just try to be as smart as possible of, we had, I think, about an 8-10 point lead. You don't want to keep her on the bench, her or Chelsea on the bench too long where it ends up being a tie ball game. So I think it's just trying to balance that. And more than anything, I think I just go on feel. And, I felt like, Chelsea could go in, and certainly didn't expect her to foul out with 6 minutes left. But at the same time, you knew that William and Mary was aware of it, that certainly they were going to try attacking them. And then I think it was the 6-minute mark that Courtney went back in. And, I just felt like it wasn't going to do any good to keep them on the bench. If they were going to foul out, had confidence that other kids would be ready to step up, and worked out for us. But when Courtney was out, I thought Robin Parks did a great job. She really hasn't played a lot of 4 for us this year. It's been more recently, and she's got a high basketball IQ. She's got a scorer's mentality. Matchup wise, we could get away with it, playing her as some 4. She played the 4 all last year for us, but especially when they're playing, Hilton at the 4 and had maybe more of a smaller lineup. It would have been tougher, obviously, if it was Kirill and McKenna in there together. But other than starting the game, a lot of times they were playing more of a face-up type of 4. So, I think that matchup-wise, we felt okay with that. I think, Parks did a really good job, giving us some really quality minutes there.
And you'd have to say this game belonged to your seniors. Clearly, they shaped it and molded it and made it turn out the way they did. And address what you got from CC, for instance, and Robin Hobson there skipping that big 3 at the end.
Well, I think, Cece's been somebody we can really count on, that we've counted on all year, and I have a lot of confidence in her. And, the number of minutes she's played this year for us, she's certainly not a freshman anymore. You kind of hear that saying, but, she continued. I mean, she did a great job, hit some buckets for us in the first half that were key. Had an aggressive attack mentality. Like I said, we've got a lot of confidence in her and what she's able to do. And defensively, she really came out of the second half and really put some pressure onto Hensel, was able to get a couple steals. And, I think that really ignited us as much as anything, was just her defensive presence the first 4 minutes of the second half. And then who else did you?
Oh, Robin.
Oh, yeah, and then Robin. And yeah, sooner or later, she was going to hit one. She had some good looks early, or in the first half, also in the second half. She was about due, and I just told her at halftime, quit thinking about it. It was almost like she wanted to hit one so badly it was making it even harder. She just needed to play, and she had some good looks, and that was a huge 3 for us. But sooner or later, law of averages, I knew she was going to hit one, and that was certainly a big one we needed at that time.